Greetings, Commanders. Welcome to episode 32 of the UK's #1 podcast on Marvel Strike Force, the MSF POD. This podcast covers everything that's happening in the world of Marvel Strike Force, which is a mobile hero collector game available on iTunes, Google Play, BlueStacks, and wherever else you play your mobile games. We are the lads from 4Play Gaming. You will find us on YouTube under that name. We're on Instagram and Twitter under the name 4P Gaming, and you will find the MSF POD on iTunes, Google, and wherever else that you play your podcasts. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and tell all of your alliance mates about us. Every week our numbers go up, and that's down to your support. So massive thanks to all of you for listening or watching. We're just three guys that love Strike Force, so it's nice to share that with everyone. Okay, so introducing the crew today, the two-man power trip, more synergy than Longshot and Shattered Star. We have the Kitman and resident expert on all things Marvel, Diggs. How are you, mate?
Good, mate. You?
I'm well, mate. I'm well. Adam can't be here. He's doing his Casper thing, so yeah. Yeah. All right, first and foremost, did you get any good pulls this week, mate? Any upgrades, red stars, and what have you been working on team-wise?
So pulls, the only thing I got of note was this morning, which was 50 Kitty Pride shards from a Mega Orb from the event.
Awesome. Nice.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. That was pretty good. Other than that, no, not had any decent red stars or decent pulls. Nothing remotely noteworthy, in all honesty.
Have you been chasing the 15% Sharon Carter drop at the moment, or
no?
Okay.
I don't save orbs anyway. I'm just opening them all. I wasn't particularly chasing it. Just whatever orbs I had around that time get open to me. You know me?
Yeah, fair play.
No more of a horde force for digs. So I've got that. What I've been working on is literally just Infinity Watch. I'm just spending everything I've got in terms of resources and gold to level them up as much as I can, because they are super OP even without Adam Warlock. I've just been working on them, and they are a pretty high level now. I think they might actually be my highest team. They're about 400 odd K.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah.
The man means business.
Indeed, no messing, mate. Even Nebula's tier 14, outrageous.
It's so crazy, isn't it? Like if you said to me 3 months ago I'd have like a tier 10 Nebula, I'd be like, no way.
No, I won't.
Absolute garbage. But now she's like one of the highest characters, isn't it? That's nuts. Crazy. This game's mad. Okay, so just quickly, community roundup. I believe you had some comment on YouTube. Do you want to hit that quickly?
Yes, mate. Yeah. So our friend of the show, Adrian, commented on last week's podcast. We were talking about people were saying Adam Warlock was disappointing, and Kestrel was better in the team than him. And he's come in with experience with both. Said, if you guys remember when Black Order first came out, there was loads of complaints about how disappointing they were. I feel the same thing has happened here. In my gameplay, Infinity Watch has been shockingly OP in just about every game mode. In PvP, I've punched up over 300k against Black Order and hybrid teams. I did use Kestrel with them, I did use Kestrel with them before I unlocked Adam Warlock, and I suspect people were expecting Adam Warlock to help the team win battles faster. But he doesn't, but he does make it possible to have massive wins against pretty much every team out there. Mirror matches are a different thing, and there are times when using Kestrel over Adam Warlock does help you win against a full Infinity Watch team. But I think not too far in the future, everyone will be talking about Infinity Watch being dominant. Players tend to forget, if you look at the entire roster of legendaries in the game, not one of them actually stands out as being game-changing without their teams or paired with some synergy. So glad all three of you pointed out the unrealistic expectations many in the game seem to have. This balanced commentary is one of the main reasons I tune in every week. So thanks for that, Adrian. It's good to get a bit of sort of hands-on opinions on that, because obviously none of us have unlocked Adam Warlock yet, unfortunately, so we were all speculating and talking about the short-sightedness of what a lot of people are saying, and he's sort of backed that up. So yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, it's good to know. I mean, Adrian's quite an experienced player, so it's good to hear that sort of that opinion. You know, like we say, we like to have all sides of the argument before we sort of put our opinions out into the internet. You know what I mean? So yeah, okay. Say again, sorry.
Hating to the world.
That's it. Right, okay. So let's have a look back as to what happened this week in Marvel Strike Force. On Tuesday, we had the Star-Lord Legendary event return. Did you upgrade him to 7 stars or?
Already had him 7, mate.
Oh, boom. Okay, nice. Awesome stuff. So on Tuesday, all of the envoys released videos on Maria Hill, who was the third character that was sort of announced coming with this patch. and those videos are out there. So, I mean, I'm sure if you're engaged, like, you know, most of our listeners are, you are probably aware of her kit and stuff, but we can jump into that later on in Friday's blog post with the Kitman and resident expert on all things Marvel Dukes. Okay, so Wednesday was patch day. So what we'll do is we'll hop into the patch notes in a second. We had the Ironheart Blitz. So Ironheart's gone into the Blitz store. Iceman is now farmable in the Villains campaign. And the Dark promotional credits have increased from 1,500 to 2,000. So, you know, yeah, that's good. That's good news, basically. So, you know, you're not missing out and having to blow your Dark promotion credits. And it also announced that Sharon Carter's event is going to be on the 16th of July. So that's good news as well. And I was thinking, to be eligible for that campaign, you need to have characters with the trait Saboteur. So do you want to have a quick look at your roster, mate, and just see if have a look at your Saboteur characters?
Saboteur. That's almost as fun to say as the Bloom. Saboteur. Oh, Kestrel's in there. So it's all that matters. Who cares about anyone else?
Oh my goodness.
This is good. So we got the top 10 of my roster is Kestrel, Venom, Gamora, Zemo, Nebula, Killmonger, Ghost, Wolverine, Invisible Woman, and Psylocke. A few other highlights: Bishop's in there, Kitty Pryde, Minerva. I know you love a bit of Minerva.
Yeah.
Ghost.
Man. Yeah. Oh man, this is going to be easy. Like if you've been playing for like 6 months, you are laughing. I mean, even the recent Black Widow Blitz, if you've just started, will help you. You know, if you're semi new to the game. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No problem at all there. I mean, you could pretty much run, by the look of it, you could run. Oh man, yeah, no problem at all. Okay, cool. So we don't need to focus on that too much, I guess. I mean, yeah, Kestrel's in, so you're going to get, you know, you're going to beat hard, no problem.
Yeah, 110k Kestrel will probably do it by herself.
Yeah, that's it. Lovely. Okay, right. So let's have a quick jump into the 5.5.0 release notes that were released on July 7th. Okay. We've pretty much covered everything. What is we could go through we've covered everything that's actually let's just run through it. So arriving over the course of this release, enhance your roster with 3 new playable characters: Captain America Sam, Maria Hill, and Sharon Carter. New costumes for Gamora. Have you seen that? Have you seen those costumes?
So as we were loading in and you pulled this up, I hadn't seen this, so I went and looked at all those costumes. That Gamora Requiem costume's quality.
Yeah, is that like a comic or something?
Yeah.
All right, okay. The Shadowland Daredevil, the Power Man Luke Cage, and the classic Captain America, which looks quality. That looks better than the normal Captain America, I think. But
oh, really? Yeah. That was the one I was least excited about.
Oh, really?
I think the Shadowland Daredevil and the Power Man Luke Cage, I think, are way better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just love OG Captain America. You know what I mean? With like the wings and it just looks wicked. All right, so Isotope 8 campaign update, additional T1 ISO green rewards added to each node, which is cool. And they've doubled, haven't they? They've doubled every drop for your ISOs, which is good. Which is very much needed because we're absolutely caning the trying to get our characters up to 5. Yeah. Some of the top squad with the limited time Saboteur, we've covered that. Armory 14 and 15 orb visual update. I haven't noticed that, to be perfectly honest, but fine, good for them. Boost your gold supply with the gold reward increases to daily objective and alliance war. Again, it's only just happened. I haven't really noticed that. Have you?
No, I haven't noticed anything.
Right, okay. Do you want to hit these bugs, mate?
Yeah, mate. So Phoenix, Dark Phoenix, Jessica Jones, and Mr. Fantastic were gaining a flat increase in focus for their attacks instead of a percent increase. The combat behavior has been adjusted to match the description, resulting in a percentage increase. Nebula's assist attack was not triggering passive abilities for characters who attack when an enemy's health drops below 50%.
Good old Nebula.
Huh?
Good old Nebula.
Yeah. Text fix. Emma's Frost ultimate ability, Turn the Tables, was missing a reference to increased focus gain from the attack. The combat behavior was correct and remains unchanged. Text 6, Moon Dragon's level 7 upgrade for her basic ability, Psionic Assault, contained a typo. The combat behavior was correct and remains unchanged. Lots of text fix, spell check. Jubilee's level 7 upgrade for her ability, Splitting Atoms, was missing. Reduced speed bar of primary target by 10%. Combat behavior was correct and remains unchanged. In Alliance management screen, the last active field appeared as 0 for all Alliance members. The field is now populating correctly. I know that was a bugbear for you.
Oh, it's so annoying. Yeah, I'm glad they fixed that.
On the purchase energy, sorry.
So especially when you've got your eyes on certain members of the Alliance not pulling their weight.
Yeah, target locked.
Yeah, that's what they should change it to. Sorry, lead the way.
On the purchase energy pop-up for Raise and Alliance War, the total amount of energy you currently possessed was not displaying. The Red Badge notification was not being removed after opening the chat and after reading the inbox messages. Oh, I was so annoyed.
That was, wasn't it?
In Dark Dimension, an enemy Black Bolt killing a player's character would reset the energy of that character back to 1 for the next battle. We updated how Black Bolt works in DD and no longer do this and be more consistent with its functionality.
Boom. Do you want to hit the updated characters as well, mate?
Sure thing. Following characters' powers were not correctly calculating the stat gains from their passive abilities. This was just a visual change. Dr. Octopus, max health, block chance and damage in war. Domino, dodge chance and crit damage percentage. Ebony Moore's resistance and ghost speed in Dark Dimension. Character with the update traits. Filevel added trait Kree.
How good is that?
Well, she's still not a Kree minion, so I still can't get anywhere closer to unlocking Nick Fury.
Well, the great thing about that is that makes the gamma ray a little bit easier if you're the Kree options aren't exactly great in one of those lanes, so it makes it a little bit better. That's
a good point. I always rush to try and get into the Pimtech and Wakandan side rather than the Pimtech and Kree or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I've got no Kree.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, all in all, that's good news, isn't it? I mean, we've got some improvements, some changes, and good things like that. Right. Okay. So obviously, whenever we get a patch, people jump in and do data mining and stuff. Now there is talk about people have data mined some characters, and there are videos out there sort of in the wild. So, if you're interested in sort of seeing the rumored data mine characters, check out content creators like Wolverthor, Torna, IMG, all the usuals. The only one that I'm sort of confident in discussing is Shang Chi, because his portrait has appeared in the data mine. I mean, it's pretty obvious his film's coming out fairly soon. So, are you excited about Shang Chi coming to the game?
Yeah, mate, yeah. And that film looks wicked.
Does look cool, doesn't it? Yeah.
With Shang-Chi, you're probably going to get the Mandarin as well, mate.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Do you reckon it's going to be a new team? Because there used to be a martial artist trait in the game, didn't they? And they've sort of got rid of that. Do you reckon they'll bring that back for him, or? Where would he fit in? Could he go into Heroes for Hire? Could he go into, Defenders? Like, where could he go?
I think he could go into Heroes for Hire, because I think he has got some connection to Iron Fist. I'm not massively au fait with Shang-Chi, other than the fact that he's Mandarin's his main thing, because it's the 10 Rings, isn't it? That terrorist group. So yeah, they might do the 10 Rings. They might have hybrids, like, there's Guardians, like villain hero teams.
Yeah.
I might do a similar thing with them. Do like a 10 Rings team, so you got Mandarin, Shang-Chi, and whoever else. Good.
Yeah, man. Just interesting to see where we go with that. I mean, everyone's expecting the Eternals to be like the next big team, aren't they? So to sort of be that next level of power creep. But I think Shang-Chi's before that, isn't it? And if we're talking films, so yeah, obviously we've got Black Widow's event at the moment. So for her movie, and then whatever's next, Shang-Chi, is that right?
I think Shang-Chi's next year, and I think Eternals until the end of the year.
Right. Okay.
It might be early next year, actually.
Yeah, I know we got Spider-Man at the end of the year, haven't we, as well? But that's I don't know. It all gets confusing. Anyway. Right. Okay. So just another discussion on Infinity Watch. I feel like we talk about them every week. How to beat Infinity Watch. Are you, I mean, how, if you come up against a full like Infinity Watch, who would you go for first? Some people say attack Phyla, some people attack Nebula. What would you say is the best course of action? Just for people that are fed up with them.
Yeah. Full Infinity Watch. Oh, I really don't know. I avoid them like the plague. I'd probably just go for whoever's lowest. I'd probably just try and take them out one by one with whoever's lowest. Hopefully Moondragon probably, 'cause I always try and get rid of the healer first.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, yeah, let's assume they're all exactly the same power level. I'd probably go for Moondragon and then probably Phyla.
Right. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah. I'm the same, mate. I was just wondering. I mean, people say to get rid of Phyla to get rid of her passive, and then or just to get rid of Nebula to again, I don't know. I was just wondering. I was wondering what other people did as well. So, to be honest, mate, like, similar to you, I avoid them as best I can in my shard and arena and stuff.
Yeah.
But if I do go first, I can't remember. I saw it. Someone was like, "I'll go for Phyla first." So that's what I do, and it seems to work. But that's if it's a Infinity Watch featuring Kestrel, it's all firepower on Kestrel first, and then Phyla. But yeah, okay, groovy. Right. So where are we here? Okay. So we had the daily origin challenges went live on patch day as well, and I know you completed them because I was with you because we were watching the England game. So how are you feeling about these new origin challenges 2.0, whatever you want to call them?
I love them, mate.
Yeah. What do you think? So you happy with them?
Yeah, they're great. I've done level 2 on all of them, and I think I've done 3. No, I attempted 3 on 1 and got. Was it tech? No, bio. It was bio. Tried level 3 on bio with Symbiote Spider-Man, Carnage Venom, Phyla, and Black Bolt. I thought, be alright, be fine. They're all like between, I think Black Bolt's 125k, and the lowest was, I think, Phyla Valentine at 85k. So
Okay.
I was like, be fine. Got hammered.
Really?
Absolutely hammered. Yeah. I think they still had like 9 people left when they killed me. I was just please don't do this.
Outrageous.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. Yeah. Okay. But I mean, So I mean, like good like catch-up mechanic wise. I mean, you seem to get quite a lot of gear for first-time completion, and then it's like a couple of pieces every time you auto win. So yeah, credit where credit's due, I guess.
Love it.
Wicked. Right. All right. So Web of Spies event. How are you getting along with that, mate? Yeah.
I mean, we touched on it last week, but I can't say enough good things about this event. It's great. It's so good. I really should try and put more time into it. Really, it's constantly busy, but I am on milestone 33 of 45. Yeah, so we're a little over halfway in terms of time, and I'm under halfway in terms of points. So I'll be very unlikely that I'll get all the way to the end. But if I can get to 43 and get the 750 credits, gold credits, I'll be happy with that. In fact, even if I got to 41 and got those 45,000 armory 14 fragments, I'd be ecstatic with that.
Yeah,
that'd be great. So yeah, good.
Yeah,
there are some goddamn tasty rewards in that event. So good.
It's bonkers, isn't it? Like there's it's very, very generous considering. Like very happy to. I'm very happy for the player base. Everyone's stoked for it. So that's awesome.
Yeah, it is great.
Right. Okay. So bugs and stuff. There was a message on Twitter that I've got highlighted here. So this was, I think, Thursday morning, after England's victory over Denmark. Anyway, so bugs and stuff. There's currently an issue with Doom 1. First strike rewards not containing the actual rank rewards. Fix for this will be deployed early tomorrow, before the earliest time anyone who started the raid would see it end. We urge anyone running the raid to not complete it 100% until the fix has been deployed. We apologise for any inconvenience. So they're like, yeah, basically, you know, don't finish the raid until we fixed it. It's just like, well, we have no control over that, unfortunately. I don't know.
Yeah, timed.
Yeah, made me smile. So yeah, off of that, there was another blog post here. So 5.5.0 topics and issues. Here's a list of topics and issues that the dev team is tracking in close relation to the release of version 5.5 yesterday. Do you want to hit the fixed bugs, mate?
Sure. So Doom Raid 1, First Strike wasn't showing rank rewards. Ironheart wasn't in the Blitzor. Brilliant. Shuri's Legendary event timer was incorrect. Supply restock daily objective didn't have the updated gold reward. Conspiracy Theories ECM wasn't recognizing characters with the 7th year trait. An inbox message about Sharon Carter said she had the shield tag. This was removed. This wasn't intended, as indicated by the announcement in Strike Time and the blog on 6/25.
Okay, current bugs. Extraordinary energy offer didn't give enough resources. Compensation will be sent to the affected players next week. Moondragon appearing invisible in combat. This requires a new client, and we are working on version 5.5.1, which we are targeting to release next week. And then clarifications. Do you want to hit this, mate?
Yeah, there was a slight change in the displayed power for Silver Surfer. This was a missed item in the release notes. It should have been listed along with several other characters that had only visual changes to their displayed power. This doesn't affect actual gameplay. And the costume for Emma Frost wasn't mentioned in the release notes, as it will not be available to acquire until a future version release. We will not try to keep you waiting too long, though. It does look really slick. And that, yeah, I looked at that earlier as well. It's the costume from First Class, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, like curly bangs and all that kind of stuff.
Nice. Okay. That's cool, man. Well, yeah, we are looking forward to seeing that, I guess. Right.
Indeed.
Okay, so other stuff that I picked up just before this podcast. So Real Time Arena Bishop is the next Real Time Arena character, which is cool. I'm stoked about that. How about you? You happy with that?
Yeah, love a bit of Bishop.
Yeah, man. So is it? I can't remember how many shards you can get of him if you don't pay for the pass. But that's good news.
Yeah, love that.
While we're talking about it, how you finding Real Time Arena? Are you still just doing nothing but fighting Infinity Watch, or?
No, not exactly. No, I try and do the dailies and then switch back to the Infinity Watch destruction.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not too bad. It's good.
Good. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, no, that's good. Did I mention Captain America Sam is in the next Strike Pass? I don't know if I said that. I think I might skip that.
No, I don't think you did, no.
Right, okay, yeah. So he's Captain America Sam is the next Strike Pass when we finish with Misty Knight, which is cool. Yeah, happy days. Yeah, so that'd be good. I'm a little bit worried that this skilled military team is not skilled military. This new skill team, help me out with the called. The Secret Avengers. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried that they're going to be required for the next legendary. And the reason I say that is because he's that Strike Pass, and they did us dirty with Polaris in that Strike Pass. Yeah, and I don't know if I want to talk about that. Yeah, but yeah, after what happened last week, so yeah, go on then. I'll chat about it. So last week we I mentioned in the podcast that I had a Mega Orb, and it was the last day of the Adam Warlock event. So I was like, sweet, let's go. Opened it up and got 50 Polaris, which meant I needed, I think, like 60 Polaris shards to get to 5-star. So I was like, okay, cool. So I refreshed the node a heap of times and blew a lot of cores, like a lot of cores. Yeah, brutal. So yeah, but long story short, I got it to 5 stars. I was like, happy days, let's go. And then I remembered that you have to rank up the characters to gear tier 12, and all of my X Factor were gear tier 10. And promptly thought, well, I thought I was going to, victoriously run over the finish line, and fell over right in front of it because I couldn't get everyone up to gear tier 12. So I'm looking at a 6-star Adam Warlock next time he comes around. But yeah, that sucks. And if he wasn't that mythic legendary, I would have got him first time, but it's fine. I'm not bitter about it at all. yeah, that's it. Yeah. I've been eating. I've deliberately sort of been eating low fat and low saturated foods a week, so I've been nothing but salty about it ever since. So, right, my sodium levels are still incredibly high. All right, let's hit this week's blog post. So, blog post from July 9th, 2021, Flawless Efficiency, covering the Maria Hill kit as well. I'll hit the first bit, mate, and then you can do your thing. Greetings, Commanders. Be sure to leave a good impression this week because Fury's second in command is making an introduction, and she's got the flair to swing battles in your favour. And after the not-so-secret meeting, blitzes to bolster your skill military and power armour teams, and flash events to strengthen your roster. Okay, and let's hit this Maria Hill kit with the kit man and resident expert in all things Marvel.
Longest nickname in the history of nicknames.
I know, right?
After a tour of duty in the United States Armed Forces, Maria Hill joined S.H.I.E.L.D., where she quickly rose through the ranks to become one of the top agents. Her aptitude caught the eye of then-director Nick Fury, who appointed her deputy director and his second in command. Through the Armed Forces and S.H.I.E.L.D. training, Maria Hill has become an expert markswoman and deadly in unarmed combat. She's a brilliant tactician, able to quickly coordinate attacks, personnel, and strategies on the fly. Maria Hill slots in as a support for the Secret Avengers and features high health, which boosts her ability to heal her allies via her ultimate ability. Much of her healing activates on allied block. So pairing her with characters that provide team-wide deflect, such as Captain America Sam, will amplify her effectiveness. But healing is not only Maria Hill's strength, she also brings firepower to the battle. On top of dealing single target damage with her special ability and moderate damage to all enemies through her ultimate ability, Maria Hill can summon shield troopers for added firepower as a defense when adjacent targets are attacked. And you'll find Maria Hill with the Secret Avenger allies excel in the skill nodes of the Doom Raids. So, Hero Global skills support S.H.I.E.L.D. Secret Avenger, and I think they said that S.H.I.E.L.D. is inaccurate, didn't they?
Yeah, so they need to delete that from the blog post, but never mind.
Genius.
Can't believe
Basic close range support, attack primary target for damage, and apply deflect to the most injured non-summoned ally. If that ally is a Secret Avenger, they also gain regeneration. That's good. Bit of healing. Excuse me, Steve. So special overwhelming firepower. Energy cost 3/3, so nice and cheap. Summon 3 shield troopers. Apply offense up, defense up, and death proof to summon shield troopers. Attack primary target for 400%. Gain assist from all shield trooper allies. Apply defense down to the primary target. If Sharon Carter is an ally, gain plus 500% extra focus for this attack. And this attack is unavoidable and cannot be blocked. That's really good. That's really, really good.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage for free energy. 400% plus assist from 3 shield troopers.
Yeah. I can't stand that shield troopers, man. Like, you're going to get 3 of them.
Which ones are the troopers? The ones that constantly attack every time somebody else is attacked?
That's right. Yeah.
Oh God, they're the worst.
Yeah, yeah. In raids, I always go for them. Like, no matter who else is on the field, I'm like, right, them first, please. To do my nothing. Right. So,
sorry. I said I can't believe how good that power is. Really, really surprising. Yeah. Ultimate Shield Care Package. Energy cost 3/5. Clear all negative effects from self and not all Avenger and skill allies. I wonder if that's meant to say Secret Avenger. Apply 3 deflect up to a maximum of 5 and add immunity to self and all Secret Avenger allies. Heal self and all skill allies by 35% of this character's max health, plus heal all non-skill allies by 20% of this character's max health, and attack all enemies for 350% damage.
So with that, red stars on her is a big thing, isn't it? Like, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Apparently she's already got high health anyway. So obviously, the higher you get, the more you increase her stats, the better that attack's going to be.
Sure. Okay.
And passive Fury's right hat. There's definitely a joke in there. I better make it. On self and any ally block, 50% chance to heal the most injured ally by 25% of the character's max health. And in raids, this always occurs. Gain plus 40% resistance for self at all Secret Avenger allies. And in raids, this is increased to plus 80% resistance. Nice. So yeah, literally just a team to do the skill the skill nodes of the Doom Raid.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? So we've now got the 3 members of that Secret Avenger team. They say that obviously Kestrel and Nick Fury are good additions to that team. But what do you reckon? Do you reckon they're going to add more characters to it, or?
I'd like to think so. Yeah. I don't know who they'll be, but yeah, I'd like to imagine so.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Well, okay. So let's hit these upcoming blitzes. Add the skill of the military and power armor upgrades to your roster with these upcoming blitzes. Out of the gate first on July 12th is the Red Room Blitz, where you can drop the hammer and sickle on enemies to earn Yelena Belova character shards and classified data. I can't wait for this blitz, mate. Her node is brutal. I've been farming her. She's a heroes farm, and yeah, and anything to get her to 6 stars. And then on July 15th, suit up for the Sonic Resonance Blitz. Dive bomb enemies in the name of rescue shards and bolster this power armor support. You happy about that, mate?
I'm a bit meh. I couldn't care less about rescue. I mean, you want to talk about an awful character? God, she's the worst.
Not a fan.
Yeah, no, not at all. I mean, I haven't got a power armor team or a skill military team, to be honest. So neither of them are I'm particularly fussed about. But any shards are good, aren't they? I suppose so.
That's it. Yeah, and obviously we're still doing this the Black Widow event, aren't we? So yeah. It all helps.
Right.
Do you want to hit these bonus and flash events, mate?
Sure. We've got 2 flash events heading your way to help inject more power into your roster. Block Party is back again on July 16th. There'll be a ton of ability materials. You'll need the top city characters for this event, and to help you polish your downtown do-gooders, we'll have the neighborhood watch event leading up to the Block Party, which rewards 2 times campaign nodes for city characters. Filter your roster by city traits to find all eligible characters for their corresponding nodes. And also heading back your way on the 16th is Back to Boot Camp, which rewards your skilled military characters for clobbering enemies with training modules. Bolster your boot camp troops with the double time bonus event, which rewards double character shards for skilled military characters. Filter your roster by skill and military traits to see who is eligible and where to find their shards.
Good. Awesome stuff.
Lovely.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's the blog post covered. Interestingly, on the Strikeforce website, you can't see it straight away in regards to latest updates. So I thought, for like the community that listens and stuff, if you've missed it, if you don't follow Twitter or Facebook or whatever, they're running a sweepstakes at the moment. It's the Seeing Red Sweepstakes. And what I'll do is I'll include the link to that sweepstake in the description box down in the bottom of the YouTube. So if you're listening to this, I'll also have the link in that description as well. So if you just look at the details, it'll be there. So Seeing Red Sweepstakes, everyone who enters will win 5 times Red Star Orbs and qualify for a chance to win the following prizes. So all you've got to do is you've got to go to your player ID, which is in your profile, put your player ID number in there and then your email address. And, you can opt out of all of that nonsense if you want and submit your entry. And here's what you could win. So you could win the grand prize for one winner. For one winner is a 7 yellow star, 5 red star version of Black Widow, Taskmaster, Red Guardian, and Yelena Belova. And exclusive early access to a Taskmaster costume inspired by Marvel Studios' Black Widow, which is pretty cool. And 20,000 power cores. I mean, come on, not bad for just entering your player ID. I feel like, yeah. Okay, so second prize open to 20 winners: 5 yellow star, 4 red star version of Black Widow, Taskmaster, Red Guardian, Yelena, exclusive access to the Taskmaster costume, and 10,000 power cores. Pretty cool. Runners up, 80 up to 80 winners: 3 star, 3 red version of the skill military team, of Black Widow, Taskmaster, Red Guardian, and Yelena, the Taskmaster costume, and 5,000 power cores. Not bad. So everyone's going to get at least 5 red star orbs, and you've got a chance of winning either Ultimus food if you've already got all these characters marked, maxed, or you might get lucky. So definitely do that. It's worth it. And yeah, like I say, I'll include the description in the box below. What do you reckon to that, Diggs?
Right. Yeah, like you say, throw in your player ID and an email address, you might get 20,000 power calls plus some other bits. Happy days.
Yeah, man. I'm kind of hoping they do more, more stuff like this for like events or like film releases or whatever. I thought that was, again, I thought that was really generous and really cool.
For sure.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So that's pretty much it, mate, for this week. Obviously, the only thing we need to cover now is Doctor Dimension 3. How are you getting on in Doctor Dimension 3, mate?
I finished it.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, finished it on Thursday morning, I think, if I remember rightly.
Okay.
My last attack, just like you were saying, you can't go and check in exactly how much damage it was, but I know I had something like 9 million damage remaining, and then obviously plus the heals that they do. So my last attack was a big one. Wasn't expecting to finish it at all on that day, and yeah, just caned it through, which was good news. So started again on Friday. Obviously now I've got a load more characters than when I started the first time, and I just had one team. Now I've got about 4 teams, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm on mission 3 at the moment.
So the Miss Marvel node.
No, it's the America Chavez is the face, but yes, it's the one with Miss Marvel constantly assisting.
Dirty.
Yes. I've done 3 attacks, 10 mil, 6 mil, and 10.79 mil.
Nice.
So yeah, probably tomorrow, hopefully, should finish that node, and then on to Adam's favourite, the old name our node, mate.
The name our node. Brilliant. No, it's great, man. Well, congratulations. Have you got? I mean, how did it feel? Like, what gear pieces did you get? Did you get like loads of stuff that you were hoping for, or?
I got a fair bit. Yeah, I got a load of the old glass thingies.
Superior Marrow or whatever it is.
Yeah, Superior Marrow extract. Yeah, and a load of tech pieces that I always seem to need. So it wasn't too bad. They all pretty much went straight into Kestrel. So Kestrel's tier 15 now, max level, max everything now. So I can't literally put anything else on it now apart from stars.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, I think I need 6 more Kestrel shards, and that'll get me 5 red, I think.
Nice. Okay.
Yes, it is. Yeah, 130. Yeah, that'll put me to 5 red stars for Kestrel, and it should be mega high level.
Yeah. That's great, man. So you haven't upped anyone else to 15, or?
No, she was the first. No, the closest to her in terms of level was Black Bolt, who's 76, I think, and everyone else is 75 or below.
Okay, cool, decent, man. Well, yeah, congratulations. That's awesome. Hopefully, Adam will follow suit soon.
No doubt.
Right, okay. Okay, guys, please remember to rate and review this podcast however you consume it, and don't forget to follow or subscribe. If you want a question if you want to ask us a question for next week, drop it down in the YouTube comments. There's a link in the description below if you're listening, and also there'll be a link to that competition as well. Thanks a lot for checking us out, and we will catch you guys next week. Diggs, you got anything else you want to say?
Come on.
Hopefully it is coming home. You might hear 2 happy members of the podcast next week, and one that doesn't care about football in the slightest. But yeah,
literally couldn't get us.
Literally, he couldn't. Yeah. It just glazes over, doesn't he? Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys.
Yeah.
Good luck, Commanders. Boom.